Hey Steve, it's Gavin Welch from the Real Estate Loop. I got your question here, please. Question regarding your investment strategy: 10% off market value and buy it with 30% down, still achieving 500 bucks per month cash flow. Please explain what this kind of deal looks like. We're looking for a new market to invest in. All right, Steve, let me walk you through this real quick. This is my computer desktop. As you can see here, I'm using a program called ScreenFlow. I use this a lot, this Excel, which if you'd like a copy of it, just let me know. I stole it, or it was sent to me from another investor and company. But let me show you what I'm looking at here. Okay, this is the regional MLS here in my local. I'm in Central Florida, halfway between Tampa and Orlando. This is a property I just picked. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's an REO bank owned. It's on the market. It's listed for 109.9. It's been on the market 16 days. 3-bedroom, 2-bath home offers plenty of potential and is situated in a nice size home in South Lakeland, just off Pipkin Road. Blah blah blah. Ask about 3% off your closing cost. Please verify all information. Da 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 da. Okay, it's a home path home. Scroll through the pictures here. I don't know if you can see these, but I hope you can. It looks like it's in decent shape. Maybe needs some carpet. Kitchen looks to be in decent shape. Maybe some paint, carpet. Spruce up the bathroom a little bit. Looks like the ceiling's collapsed in the garage, which is fairly common down here in Florida. Nothing major. The outside looks in really good shape. Big yard. Decent looking roof. Alright, so I'm gonna use this home. Let me see what this home is worth. They're asking 109.9. It's a foreclosure. Let me see what it's worth. Alright, this is a rough thing that my MLS does. It says the property's worth about 137,000. One on the left of it is worth 117, 126 on the other side, 138, 2 down. There's 150 behind it, 150 behind it. Okay, so 130 is an average of the house prices in the neighborhood. Okay, so let me go back, and again, I'm back at the house here. Alright, so let me see what the market conditions are doing in that neighborhood. Again, this is all stuff in my MLS. If you have any questions, I can send it to you. Alright, the overall trend, total number of trail sales, it says it's declining over the last 3 months. The absorption rate is declining. There's less total sales in the neighborhood. Total number of comparable active listings is increasing. Months housing supply is increased. 12 months of housing supply currently. Overall trend, medium versus medium comparable sale price is stable. Median comparable sales days on market is increasing. The days on market is going up. Comparable list price is stable, around 160. Comparable listing days on market is declining. I don't know why the comparable listing days on market is declining and the sale days on market sale is increasing. Median price as of list price is stable. So I think it's a pretty stable neighborhood. That's just some hokey pokey stuff my local MLS puts out. Alright, so here's the property. 2820 Forest Brook Drive, North Lakeland, Florida 33811. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and let's say you pick up this house for $100,000. It's currently listed at 109. Let's say you can pick it up for $100,000. Okay? So the house is worth about 135. You automatically got your 10%. Okay, I gotta get a pad here and write this down. So let's say you can purchase this property at $100,000. Okay, you've automatically got your 10% discount. Now, you're going to have to put carpet and do some paint and whatever. So let's say you put $10,000 rehab into this property. So it's $100,000 purchase, $10,000 rehab. So your total investment in this property is roughly $110,000. Okay. Now I went over here to this is rentometer.com, and I stuck the address in here. I put $1,200 a month, and it said that's good, $1,200. So you're into it for $110,000, and let's figure you can get $1,200 a month rent on it. Okay, $100,000 purchase, $10,000 rehab, and $1,200 a month. Okay, so let's go over here to Zillow, and let's see what's going on. I will put this home in here too. Forest Brook Drive North. Again, the address is 2820 Forest Brook Drive. Again, you can see the property, $109,000. They say it's worth about 121. Okay, that's good. That's good. Let's go down here to these estimate details. It says $1,200 a month is a good rental estimate. It also says that the forecast for this neighborhood's good. It's increasing about 3.5% a year. All right, so this is Zillow. This is nothing, all stuff you have access to. So let's see about mortgage rates on this property. All right, so the purchase price is going to be $100,000. Okay, we want to put 30% down. Because we want to be 70-30 loan to value. Okay, let's say you have a good credit score, 760 and above. And let's see what this puts us in. This gives us a rate of probably about 4.25. Okay, 4.25. Let's figure high. Here's one that says 3.6. I don't believe that 3.6. Let's figure out high. You get a 4.25. Okay, go over here to the mortgage calculator. We buy a $100,000 home. We put 30% down. Our interest rate is 4.25. Okay, and so our monthly payment is $511 per month. Okay, is our principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. Principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. Now we're getting $1,200 a month rental income on it. $1,200 minus the $511 equals we're clearing $689 a month. Okay, now we're going to have to withhold 8% for capital expenditures. We've got to withhold for vacancy loss, and we got to withhold for everything else. But automatically off this property, we can finance it. We can get a 10% down on this property. We can and clear over $500 a month. Okay, let me run through, and I'll just do another one cold. Let me see what I got here. I'll run through a couple properties, and then I'll do it again. Okay, here's Caracola Drive, Lakeland. I have no idea where this property is. Let me see where it's at. Alright, this is not a neighborhood I really like. It's a decent neighborhood. There's a college. I don't know if you can see my map here, but there's a college right here to the right. This is Southeastern University, and there's another college to the west. So let me see what this one will rent for. If you're going to pick it up for 96, you need to at least get $1,000 a month. $1,000 a month rental income on it. Come on, Zillow. Let me see what this says. Okay, for sale for 96. Now it says it's worth 67. So already a wave off right there. I know I didn't like that neighborhood. Let me go to another one and see what's going on here. Okay, this is 1043 Audubon Drive. Where is this place? Walt Williams. Okay, this is the north side. This is a nice neighborhood. Alright, let me see what's going on with this one. Audubon, they want 110. Let me see. It says it's worth 133. So this house is a deal. Okay. So 110 purchase price. Let's say you go in full 110. It's worth 133, 134. You've automatically got your 10% value. Okay. Now let's take this. I'm going to take the whole address. This is 1034 Audubon Drive, Lakeland. I'm going to copy it. This is a 3-2 with a pool. I'm going to put this into Zillow. Okay, it's a foreclosure. It says it's worth 120. All right, let's see what we can get a rental estimate on. Okay, again, 1,200 a month. This place has a pool. Let me see what the inside of this place looks like. Inside looks decent. Doesn't look like you'll have to do too much rehab. Maybe cleaned up a little bit. Okay. Pool's going to need some work. Property needs some repair due to lack of upkeep from being vacant. Okay, so let's say this one. Okay, they're asking 110. They say it's worth 130. Let's say you go in at 100. You've automatically got your 10% because it's 135, 140 value. Okay, let's say you put 10,000. This one clean up the pool area, whatever. So you're into this property for $110,000. Plus you're going to have some purchase costs. Okay, again, you have more than your 10%, and your numbers are going to look about the same. Your mortgage payment on this is going to be about $511, and you can rent this out for around $1,200 per month. Let me put it in Rentometer. See what Rentometer says. Is this a 3 or is this a 4? This is a 3. Okay, so Rentometer says you can get $1,200 on this property also. Okay, so again, this property you're going to be into it for 110, 100,000 purchase, 10,000 rehab. It's worth 134, and you're paying $511 for principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. And you've got to do some withholding, capital expenditures, whatever. But you're still going to be able to cash flow your $500 a month. All right, let me see if I can find one more, just so you don't think I'm making this up. All right, bank owned. I don't want that bank owned. We do Court, Carpenter's Way, North Gallery Road, Alamo. The ones that I know, and that's a mobile. You don't want a mobile. Sweetwater Drive East. Sorry, I just got a text in case you're wondering what's popping up. Okay, here's a short sale in Devonshire Manor. Let's see what this place looks like. This place was built in 2005. Okay, they want $115,000 for it. Looks like it's in nice shape. It's a 3-2. Is there HOAs in here? Yes, $160 a year. HOA fee. Okay, let me see what this one looks like. 115 is their asking price. 121, so we're close, but there's 140s on both sides of this, 135s. So I think this 121's a little low based on this map here. I don't know if you can see this, but you got 140s on both sides. You got 130s, 140s across the street. You've got a recently sold. You got recently sold at, it doesn't tell me what it's recently sold at. You got recently sold at 138. So you've got a little bit of wiggle room in here. Okay. So I put this at let's put the value at 130. Asking 115, 130. Okay. Let's see what we can rent this property for. I'm going to take the address. I'm going to drop it into Zillow. The address of this property again is 8126 Westmont Avenue, 115. It's a short sale. Okay, Zillow says it's worth about 125. I still think that's a little low compared to what's in the neighborhood. Excuse me. Okay, they're at 1,200 a month rent. Okay, so again, this is going to be the same deal. So let's say you get a $110,000 purchase on this. Oops, sorry, I hit the wrong button. So let's say you get $110,000 purchase on this property. So we go to the mortgage calculator here in Zillow. You're at $110,000. You're doing 30% loan to value. Your interest rate is 4.25. Your monthly payment is $555. $555. Now you're going to have some capital expenditures withholding, whatever, but you're going to be renting this property for $1,200 minus $555 equals $645 a month in cash flow. So okay, let's say we got 1,200 times 0.08. We're going to withhold $96 for capital expenditures. Cap X. Let's figure 6%. 1,200 times 0.6% for vacancy. $72 per month. Okay, so we're spending 1,200 minus 555 equals 645. $645 minus your capital expenditures, $98 a month, so you're down to $547 minus your vacancy loss. That's vacancy loss, $72 equals $475. Now you've got $160 a year in HOA fees. $160 a year divided by 12 equals $13 a month. So you're right at $500 a month cash flow on this property. You know, you're not always going to get 500 bucks a month, but you can get fairly close to it. So, okay, let's say you buy this property, you end it for $110,000, and the market drops, crashes. You have enough room to lower the rent a little bit in your cash flow. You can also turn around, sell it when the market rebounds because you have equity in it. So that is kind of my system. It's, you know, find a house where you can get at least 10%, 10% value, do a 70-30 loan to value, and then finance it out. And you should be able to cash flow 500 or fairly close to it, at least in my market, and I'm in the Central Florida market. If you want to see more of these properties, I'd be happy to show them to you. If you want to jump on a Skype call with me, I'd be glad to screen share and show you, show you my screen. But I'm trying to show you kind of exactly what is going on. So you can, using Zillow and Rentometer, so you can kind of see exactly what I'm talking about. If you have any more questions, please feel free to email me. Let me know what's going on, and I'd love to help you out. Okay? It's been a pleasure. I appreciate you listening, and if you have anything else, you know how to reach me. Thanks, and take care.